Welcome back to today's game between North Carolina State University and Wake Forest University. This is a North Carolina State team who returns 5 players from last year's team that finished runners-up in the national tournament. With the 2 wins earlier this morning, North Carolina State is off to a 12-2 start to this season, so they're in very good shape to make another run at nationals this year. Wake Forest, on the other hand, with their 2 losses this morning, dropped to 3-4 on the year, so they're struggling to get going, but maybe they can find some rhythm here in this last game and get going for the rest of the year.
Bounce stuff off me anytime you want. Yeah.
And here we go. Both teams are on the floor, and we're about to tip off. And the tip, and NC State controls the tip. Top of the key, number 40, Lauren Moore has the ball. Throws it to the wing, back to the top of the key as Wake Forest comes out in a 2-3 defense to start out with. NC State with some great ball movement to begin with. Down to the low post, up and good. Shot made by number 21, Sam Olsen. Wake Forest with the ball, and NC State is pressing early. And they get a steal off of it. Number 40, Lauren Moore, nice spin move. Misses the layup, gets her on rebound, puts it up, no good. Rebound Wake Forest, number 3, Riley Royer. And here comes Courtney Malisef bringing the ball up the court as State is trapping very hard here in the early going. 3-pointer up and good for Courtney Malisef for Wake Forest. Ball in the corner for NC State, tries to feed at the low post, no good. Picked off by number 2, Bailey Pessingler. And she brings it up the court. As NC State struggles to get set, and now another 3 for Wake Forest, up and no good. Rebound NC State. Ball brought up the floor. Pass to the short corner. Walks in and makes a layup, number 24. Wake Forest with the ball in the short corner. Mid-range jumper won't go. Rebound NC State. And they're pushing the tempo here early, wouldn't you say, Ben?
Yeah, NC State's really staying aggressive. Carrie Lanier just missing the shot there, but they really have good ball movement going. They're finding their teammates, not rushing any shots, so they look good early.
The corner for 3, no good. Rebound Wake Forest. And defensively, State is trapping a lot in both the half court and full court settings, so that's going to be something to watch, see if they keep that up. Wake Forest seems to struggle a little bit with it so far, don't you think?
Yeah, they're struggling to get it up the court, and NC State just continues to be aggressive here on the counterattack.
And there it is, feeds it to number 13, who goes up, and it's no good. Rebound Wake Forest. Number 5, Courtney Malisef brings it up the floor, slows it down. Wide open 3 for Wake Forest, won't fall. Rebound Lauren Moore, and she brings it up the court. Nice little Euro step, layup won't fall. And we've got a jump ball, and it's going to go to Wake Forest. And with NC State playing this up tempo, Wake Forest has 6 players total, so they only have 1 bench player. So if State's got a amplitude of players, so if they can keep pressing entire Wake Forest out, that could be a big key to the game, with them not having nearly as many players as NC State, and where NC State can just keep subbing in and out. Up, foul, and the basket, number 26, Anna Lawella.
Once again, they have beautiful ball movement. Getting it down to the low post, controlling the paint early.
Anna Loella from the free throw line, got it. Number 5, Courtney Malisef brings the ball up the floor for Wake Forest. NC State appears to be in a 1-2-2. Excuse me, they're running man. And a foul is called. I believe it's on the floor. Yeah, they're going to call that one on the floor. Wake Forest will take it out on the sideline. Gets it into the corner. Feeds it down low. Shot, foul. Number 21, Sydney Hill will be going to the line for Wake Forest. Foul's called on NC State 21, Sam Olsen. And here's Sydney Hill at the line for 2 free throws. First one's short, no good. Here comes the second free throw from Sydney Hill. Got it to fall. And NC State making a sub here. Three-pointer won't fall for NC State. Rebound falls to Bailey Pessingler, who's pushing the tempo. Stolen from behind by NC State. Ball given to number 13, Vanessa. Over to Lauren Moore. Back out on the wing, feeds it down low. Basket is up and good. Number 26, Anna Loella.
Anna Loella has been unstoppable so far in this game.
Down low, she is dominating everything.
They don't have an answer for her right now. They're going to have to figure that out.
As Sydney Hill hits a mid-range jumper for Wake Forest. And NC State brings the ball up the floor. Wake Forest has settled into a 2-3 defense. NC State is swinging the ball around the perimeter nicely. And a 3 from the corner won't go. Rebounded, tipped out. NC State offensive rebound. Vanessa with the ball. She pulls up, top of the key, three-pointer, rattles in. NC State takes the early 12-6 advantage on Wake Forest. As Sydney Hill brings the ball up the floor. Kicks it out to the corner. There was a foul called. Foul called on NC State on the floor. Wake Forest will have it underneath their basket.
Wake Forest looks like they're trying to force the ball early. They might need to slow down the play a little bit.
Yes.
Get some better looks.
It seems like they're playing right into State's hands with State pressing. They kind of want to speed Wake Forest up. Offensive rebound, Wake Forest. Bailey Pessingler with the ball. To the top of the key for Sydney Hill. Swings it to the wing, and they pull it back out as State's in a grueling man-to-man defense. A switch on the screen, and a shot won't fall. Rebound, NC State. Vanessa kicks it up to Lauren Moore, who beautiful pass to Anna Loella, who gets fouled on the layup.
Once again, NC State's counterattack catches Wake Forest off guard, and Anna Loella is down low.
As Lauren Moore had a beautiful pass on that transition to find Anna Loella, who got fouled. Here she is at the line shooting her first free throw. Won't fall. NC State leads 12-6 here early on. Anna Loella's second free throw is good. And Wake Forest bringing the ball up the floor. Courtney Malisef has the ball. What were you saying?
NC State's settling down the press a little bit.
Yeah, they seem to have been backing off a little bit. Sydney Hill goes to the basket. Shot won't fall, but there is a foul called. It's going to be on NC State's number 12, Lauren Penley. Sydney Hill at the line for 2 free throws. Got the first one to fall.
NC State may have fouled him there, but they continue to stay aggressive down low and not let them have any free baskets.
NC State makes a few changes. See a few people checking in for their first action of the game as Sydney Hill, her second free throw is up and good. Lauren Moore for NC State brings the ball down the floor. Kicks it over to the wing. Tried to pass it down low, tipped out of bounds off of Wake Forest. NC State's ball underneath their basket as Wake sets up in their 2-3 defense. Free throw line jumper won't fall for NC State. Wake Forest with the ball, pushing it up the floor. Now they slow it down a little bit. Bailey Pessingler with the ball. Kicks it out to Riley Royer. Dribbles around the perimeter. Dumps it off. Good aggressive defense by State. A lot of deflections here early on. Drives to the basket. Shot blocked by NC State, and they've got numbers. Bree Harvey kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer won't fall. Rebound basket is good by number 21, Sam Olsen for NC State. Wake Forest with the ball, bringing it up the floor. Number 2, Bailey Pessingler. Ball is stolen right out of her hands by Lauren Moore. One-on-one to the basket. And she traveled, and Wake Forest will retain possession. As NC State's going to make another sub here. We have number 44, Emma Hurd, coming in for number 40, Lauren Moore. Ball is stolen by NC State. Deflected out of bounds off of Wake Forest. NC State's ball in their own backcourt. On the wing for NC State. Ball kicked out, number 44, Emma Hurd. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, NC State. 21, Sam Olsen at the top of the key. Pass picked off by Wake Forest. Bailey Pessingler bringing the ball up the floor. Fast break is stopped nicely by NC State, and Wake Forest moving the ball. Pessingler at the top of the key. She drives, pulls it back out, tries to feed Sydney Hill down low, but the ball is picked off by NC State. Swings it over to the wing. Three-pointer won't fall. Brianna Hill with the rebound, shot, and the foul. She'll be at the line for a free throw here. Try and complete the three-point play.
Once again, this NC State interiors making themselves known. Wake Forest still does not have an answer for it.
On the offensive or defensive end, both ends down low has been dominant for NC State. As Bree Harvey makes her second free throw. Excuse me, her only free throw. Wake Forest brings the ball up the floor now. Sydney Hill at the top of the key. She dribbles it to the corner, takes a mid-range jumper, won't fall. NC State rebound, pushing the tempo once again. Now they slow it up a little bit. Emma Hurd pulls up for three from the wing, got it. NC State with an early 21-8 advantage here.
Confident decision there by NC State. Number 12, she saw an opening and took it. Was able to knock it down.
Wake Forest drives to the basket, shot. Foul called on NC State, number 12, Lauren Penley. And Wake Forest will be at the line for two free throws. As we have Kryn Scannell shooting the free throw. She makes her first one, and back into the game for Wake Forest is number 2, Bailey Pessingler. As we near the 7-minute mark left in the first half, NC State leads 21-9 here. And second free throw is up. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball called. That'll be NC State basketball. 55, Lauren Penley bringing the ball up the floor. Kicks to the wing. She got at the top of the key. Brianna Harvey kicks it to the wing. Skip pass into the other corner. And pass picked off. Trying to feed it down low. Wake Forest picks it off.
Much better defense there down low for Wake Forest.
As Wake Forest has the ball at the top of the key, swings it over to the wing. Bailey Pessingler with the ball. Dribbling around on the wing. Swings it over to number 3 at the top of the key. Riley Royer. And a foul is called on NC State's Bree Harvey. It's going to be on the floor. Wake Forest will have the ball on the sideline.
NC State continues to utilize their numbers advantage, subbing people in and out, giving some of their key players a rest.
As the pass down low is picked off by NC State, and Emma Hurd brings the ball up the floor. Swings it over. Driving reverse layup, won't fall. Offensive rebound, NC State. Kicks it out, and NC State's going to pull it out and reset their offense. Into the short corner, top of the key, Emma Hurd for another one. That 3 won't fall. As Wake Forest, Sydney Hill with the rebound. She's pushing the tempo. She's going to take it all the way. Shot won't fall. NC State with the rebound. Emma Hurd bringing it up the floor. Swings it into the corner. Wing, Emma Hurd another 3. That one won't fall. Got her own rebound. Feeds it down low. Pass intercepted by Wake Forest as they are forced to pull back their fast break. Corner deep 2, got it. That's number 5, Courtney Malisef for Wake Forest. And we've got a stoppage here as a Wake Forest player has the tire shoe. NC State's Emma Hurd bringing the ball up the floor here as NC State has a 21-17 advantage as Wake Forest has gone on a nice little run here. Swings it, number 41 for 3, won't fall. Rebound NC State, Emma Hurd with the ball, swings it to the corner. Feeds it down low, shot won't go. Rebound lost out of bounds, that'll be Wake Forest ball. As we've got Wake Forest making a sub, we're going to see Grace Conrad come back into the game for number 21, Sydney Hill.
Wake Forest on defense seems to be in pretty good position. They're just getting out hustled by NC State's players right now.
As Wake Forest pass to no one and it goes out of bounds, NC State's going to get the ball back. NC State leads by 4 here as we're nearing the halftime. Ball on the wing, pass down low to Brianna Harvey. Foul is called on Wake Forest, number 15, Grace Conrad. It's going to be on the floor. NC State's going to take the ball out underneath their basket. And NC State's going to make another sub here. And 49 with the ball. Shot up and in, NC State. Wake Forest now brings the ball up the floor. And NC State in their tight man-to-man defense. Bailey Pessingler with the ball. Pulls up for 3 at the top of the key, won't go. Rebound NC State. Lost it. Wake Forest with the ball. Grace Conrad, mid-range jumper, got it. In Wake Forest pulls to within 10. Jumper won't fall for NC State. Rebound Wake Forest. Bailey Pessingler brings the ball up the floor again for Wake Forest. She's got it at the top of the key. Screen set. Three-pointer good for number 5, Courtney Malisef. Wake Forest has pulled to within 7 here.
Wake Forest picking up a little momentum. They're getting some deep shots to fall.
That's good defense there by Wake Forest. Foul is called on number 2, Bailey Pessingler. Tussle for the ball, and NC State's going to win that one thanks to the foul call. NC State inbounds it into the corner. Swing it around the perimeter. Emma Hurd into the corner, number 12. Lauren Penley's 3 won't go. Ball goes out of bounds off of the shot, and Wake Forest will get the ball back. Number 5, Courtney Malisef with the ball. She brings it up the floor for Wake Forest. Riley Royer takes it to the basket. Shot blocked. Offensive rebound, Wake Forest. Kryn Scannell with the ball. She's going to take it to the basket. Loses it. Gets it. Kicks it out for 3. Won't go. Rebound NC State as they're going to push the tempo. Pull-up jumper. Won't go. Offensive rebound, State. Basket is good. Number 33, Haley Borehill. And Wake Forest now with the ball. As NC State gives a little false pressure and now backs off into their half-court set. And deep 2 for Wake Forest, won't go. Rebound, tipped off of an NC State player. It's going to be Wake Forest ball. As Wake Forest makes another sub here, we've got number 21, Sydney Hill, coming back into the game. And it went off of Wake Forest. It's NC State's ball. Deep 3 for NC State, won't go as the halftime buzzer sounds. So after that, towards the end of that first half, Wake Forest picked up a little momentum. It looked like State was kind of pulling away, and Wake Forest was able to kind of pull back within reach. What did you think about the way the half ended?
Yeah, Wake Forest they were really off early, couldn't get anything to go. NC State dominating the paint like we talked about earlier in the pregame. They started to get some shots to go. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going into the next half.
And we'll be back shortly for the second half. And we're back here with the second half of NC State Wake Forest, as NC State has the lead 25-16 here to begin the second half. Wake Forest will begin with the ball. And Ben, as we talked about during halftime, if NC State can continue to dominate down low, I think this is their game to lose, don't you think?
I do, and they have a significant height advantage over Wake Forest, and as I said, Anna Luella has been unbelievable, grabbing almost every rebound and scoring some points in the paint and drawing fouls.
As Sydney Hill draws a foul for Wake Forest, then she will go back to the line. She's been there numerous times already. And she's going to be at the line for 2 as the foul was called on NC State's 43, Shelly McRae. First free throw no good for Sydney Hill. Second free throw up and good for Wake Forest. Lauren Moore kicks it up the floor. Three-pointer, NC State got it. Number 13, Vanessa.
If NC State can get the perimeter game going, it's going to be that much more difficult for Wake Forest to come back.
Absolutely. As they've dominated down low, if they can dominate the perimeter too, then as speaking of dominating down low, we have an intercepted pass down low, and NC State brings the ball down the court. Vanessa pulls up for another 3. Back-to-back threes here to start the second half for number 13, Vanessa. As Wake Forest brings the ball up the floor, they need to settle in here if they want to be able to pull this game back within reach. As passes thrown to nobody, and NC State's got it. Nice behind-the-back move. Shot blocked, though, as Lauren Moore gets her own rebound. Finds Anna Luella down low once again.
Lauren Moore gets rejected on the first attempt, but stays with it and finds Anna Luella down low. It's a beautiful play.
Great effort there by Lauren Moore as Wake Forest Riley Royer has the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over to Bailey Pessingler. Top of the key, dribbling as State is in a tight man-to-man defense. Wake Forest can't find anything. Little room created, mid-range jumper won't go. Rebound NC State's Lauren Moore. And she dumps it off to Anna Luella. Mid-range jumper won't go. Offensive rebound. Putback is good by number 55, Haley Borehill. And
NC State coming out in the second half firing on all cylinders.
They absolutely are. As Wake Forest stepped in bounds before they threw it in, so they turned the ball over. Another three-pointer for Vanessa. Good. She's hit 3 3-pointers already in the first half as NC State is starting to pull away. 38-17 here. Big 13-1 run to start the second half as ball goes out of bounds off of NC State. It'll be Wake Forest ball down underneath their own basket. Ball inbounded to Riley Royer. Takes a dribble, tries to force it down low to Sydney Hill. Ball bounces around, picked up by Wake Forest. Mid-range jumper won't go. Rebound Vanessa, and Kryn Scannell fight for the ball, and a jump ball is called. That'll be NC State's basketball.
Once again, NC State out hustling Wake Forest and winning that jump ball, winning back possession.
The effort here from NC State has been great all day long. As that three is short, rebound Wake Forest. Nope, we've got another jump ball. That one will belong to Wake Forest. As Ben talked about, NC State in any hustle stat is dominating Wake Forest as they've been first to every 50-50 ball, every rebound. They fought very hard for every jump ball, and their pressing is really tiring Wake Forest out, it seems, with their limited numbers. As Sydney Hill gets the offensive rebound, shot won't go. Rebound off of NC State goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Wake Forest basketball down underneath their own basket.
As the second half goes on, we should expect to see the fatigue set in for Wake Forest a little bit as they only have one bench player.
Wake Forest, nice little running floater, banks in by Courtney Malisef. NC State with the ball. Vanessa thought about another three. She decides not to. Swings it to Lauren Moore. Swings it in the corner for three. Shot no good by NC State. Vanessa kicks it back out. Lauren Moore with the ball at the top of the key. She's going to drive. She gets fouled on her way up, and she'll be at the line for two.
Lauren Moore really being very aggressive coming out in the second half. Didn't see much of her in the first. Showing a lot more hustle and being more aggressive driving to the basket this half.
Yeah, we've already seen a number of drives to the basket from her, and they've almost all resulted in something positive for NC State. As she makes the first free throw. And here she is with her second free throw. Up, got it. Timeout, NC State. And here, Ben, we talked about at halftime that that NC State, if they can continue to dominate down low like they did in the first half, that they could easily run away with this game. And here they've done that, but they've added a perimeter game, and we see it escalate to a 15-3 run to begin the second half. Do you see NC State keeping this up?
They have come out absolutely flawlessly. Vanessa hitting those 3 3-pointers was just dominating or demising to Wake Forest. And then they continue to dominate down low. I think they can keep this up if they keep rebounding. I see this game staying out of reach.
As Wake Forest has had a number of turnovers here early on in the second half as well, thanks to NC State's tight defense. Anytime someone from Wake Forest has the ball, they've got an NC State player all over him where they can't do anything. Wake Forest is going to have the ball as NC State's in a full court press, and Wake Forest breaks it and pull up for three. Got it. Number 5, Courtney Malisef.
Wake Forest needs someone to get in a rhythm if they're going to come back, and they need to do it now.
Absolutely. They need some sort of offense. As there's a steal from Sydney Hill. She's going to take it to the basket, drives, fouled, and she's going to the line. And as Wake Forest is down by 18 here in the early going in the second half.
Once again, it was a foul, but continuing to stay aggressive and making them Wake Forest earn their points.
And for Wake Forest, they've got to continue to get good looks like they've gotten these last few possessions and continue to get to the free throw line as Sydney Hill knocks down her first one. Makes the second as well, and it's a 16-point ball game. NC State bringing the ball up the floor. Tries to force a pass inside, stolen by Wake Forest. Courtney Malisef with the steal. Now Sydney Hill's got the ball. She's bringing it up slowly. She's going to pull up top of the key for three. Won't go. Rebound NC State. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball. That'll be NC State's basketball.
Wake Forest still with a little time here to get some momentum going their way.
They've got to get some stops, though, as they've really struggled to stop NC State defensively in this second half. And we see another jump ball, and that one's going to go to Wake Forest.
All of a sudden here, Wake Forest seems to be getting involved in more of those 50-50 balls, winning back possessions, getting some turnovers.
They've definitely gotten a lot more energy here as the second half has gone on, as they came out very flat to start the second half. Courtney Malisef dribbling around the perimeter. Pass picked off. Oh, dribbled off her foot. Off of number 12, Anna Poston. And Wake Forest has the ball on their sidelines. They're going to make a sub. Bailey Pessingler back in the game for Grace Conrad. Sydney Hill with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over to the wing. And a nice cut to the basket by Sydney Hill. She got it and got fouled, and she's going back to the line for 2 more free throws.
Sydney Hill's been very aggressive all game, actually, for Wake Forest. She's been getting to the line and knocking down her free throws. Continues to leave them in this game.
Absolutely. She's been to the line numerous times, and she's single-handedly bringing Wake Forest back right now as she makes the first one to cut it to a 15-point game. As now the clock starts to become a little bit of an issue, though, with 12 minutes left in this game. Wake Forest has got to do something quick. They got to get stops, and they got to get quick baskets. As she makes the second to cut it to a 14-point game. NC State with the ball on the wing, swings it to the corner. Top of the key. Beautiful ball movement results in an open three, but it won't fall. Top of the key into the corner. Drive to the basket. Shot no good. Offensive rebound, NC State. Another offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound as they've missed another layup. And we've got another jump ball on that rebound, and that one's going to belong to NC State. Is this going to be their ball under their offensive basket?
NC State continues to just be too much down low. Nobody for Wake Forest can seem to get rebounds over this NC State lineup.
And NC State, a three from the top of the key, won't go. Wake with a rebound. There's another stop. And Sydney Hill with the rebound. Out to Courtney Malisef, who's pushing the tempo. She's going to pull up for three. That one's short. Rebound, NC State. Ball swung into the corner. And number 12, Lauren Penley with the ball at the top of the key. Swings it over. Skip pass. Free throw line jumper won't fall. Looked like there was contact, but no call. And Wake Forest with the rebound. As they've gotten a few stops here back to back as Sydney Hill with the ball to Courtney Malisef.
Very surprised at that no call. It looked like Wake Forest caught her on the wrist.
Courtney Malisef with the ball on the wing. She pulls it back a little bit, and she's dribbling a screen set by Riley Royer. She picks and pops and gets open, and her jump shot won't fall. As NC State with the rebound, brings it down the court. Passed into the corner. Skip pass to the opposite wing, back to the top of the key. Another skip pass. Into the short corner, drives, reverse layup, blocked by Wake Forest, rebound Wake Forest. Courtney Malisef with the ball. She's pushing the tempo. Running floater, won't fall. NC State with the rebound. Dumps it down low to number 21, Sam Olsen. And she's got herself another basket. 42-26, NC State leads here with 9 minutes left in this ball game. Sydney Hill with the ball for Wake Forest. Over to Riley Royer, who drives. Shot won't fall. Rebound NC State, but she stepped out of bounds before she could get going. And it's going to be Wake Forest ball as they're going to bring back in Grace Conrad for number 3, Riley Royer. And State's going to make a few changes as well as we see Emma Hurd come back into the game, as well as Keely Britt. And Wake Forest with the ball. Deflected, stolen, out of bounds off of NC State, and Wake Forest will retain possession. They're going to take it out near midcourt on the near sideline. Courtney Malisef into Sydney Hill, back to Courtney Malisef. She's got the ball at the top of the key. She swings it in the corner, tries to feed it down low, pass picked off by NC State off of a deflection, and NC State tried to push the tempo and their pass was deflected and goes out of bounds. It'll be NC State's ball underneath their basket. As inbound goes to 44, Emma Hurd puts up another three, got it. That was from way out there as Emma Hurd hits a three to give NC State a 19-point lead. And with 7.5 minutes left, the clock is really becoming an issue for Wake Forest. They've got to get something going quick if they want to have a shot.
Emma Hurd has really made her presence known in the second half, her second three of this second half. And I really like how NC State is continuing to stay aggressive even with their large margin.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping their foot on the gas here. As Emma Hurd's going to bring the ball up the floor. Swings it over to the wing. Opposite corner, skip pass. Mid-range jumper, number 14, won't fall. Rebound, Wake Forest. Corinne Scannell with the rebound. Out to Courtney Malisef. Malisef drives. Stolen by NC State. They've got numbers, but they decide to slow it up. Emma Hurd with the ball. She thought about another three, decides to pass it, and it gets deflected out of bounds. As NC State's going to make another sub, as Sam Olsen's going to come out of the game, they're going to bring Bree Harvey back into the game. As Emma Hurd with the ball, kicks it down into the high post. Back out, beautiful ball movement around the perimeter for NC State, and it leads to a wide open three-pointer for number 12, Lauren Penley.
Once again, more good ball movement. Kicking it out from down low to find the open player for the three.
We've seen that all day, the ball movement on NC State's offensive end of the floor, as they're going to be called for a foul here on the floor, and Wake Forest has the ball underneath their basket. Inbounded, Sydney Hill with the ball. She's going to take a three. Won't go. Rebound, Emma Hurd. She's got it. She's pushing it up the floor for NC State. Up ahead. Kick back out to Emma Hurd. She thought about another three. That one, she passes it instead. Into Bree Harvey, whose shot gets blocked. Rebound, Wake Forest. Ball is bouncing around, and it's thrown out of bounds off of Wake Forest. That'll be NC State's ball underneath their own basket, as they've got a 22-point margin here with about 5 minutes left in this ball game. Ball kicked out to number 33, Haley Borehill. She swings it around to Bree Harvey. Back to Emma Hurd at the top of the key. Thought about a three once again, doesn't take that one though. As State dribbling, killing a little bit of time here. Ball into the high post, swung, beautiful ball movement. They get a wide open basket down low. That's number 30, Bree Harvey.
More beautiful interior play from the Wolfpack. They continue to control the perimeter while still controlling the paint.
As Wake Forest, Sydney Hill with the ball down low. Shot blocked out of bounds. That'll be Wake Forest basketball. Sydney Hill with the ball at the wing, dribbling up towards the top of the key. Swing pass, Courtney Malisef. Three, won't fall. Rebound, NC State. Emma Hurd with the ball. Pushing it. Cross-court pass. Oh, just overthrew her out of bounds. That'll be Wake Forest basketball. NC State leads 50-26 here with about 4 minutes left on the game clock. Courtney Malisef brings it up for Wake Forest. She swings it over. Number 3, Riley Royer, found cutting to the basket, goes up for a layup and is fouled, so she'll be at the line. Her first free throw is up, won't go, off the back iron. And her second free throw's up. That one falls as Wake Forest is down 50-27. NC State with the ball. Emma Hurd, another deep three. Got it. The Wolfpack's perimeter shooting in the second half has been outstanding, as that is really what has pushed this lead to such a large margin. As Wake Forest with the ball, trying to get something going quick. Shot blocked by Bree Harvey, rebounded by Bree Harvey. She gives it to Emma Hurd, who's bringing it up the floor. She stops on the wing, swings it over. Pass down low to number 33. Haley Borehill kicks it out to Emma Hurd, another three. That one rattles off the rim, won't go in. Offensive rebound, got it to fall. That is number 14, Anna Poston. As Wake Forest, number 13, Kryn Scannell drives to the basket and is fouled. As they'll be at the line here with 2 minutes left in this game, down 55-27.
A lot of these great looks NC State's getting in transition is due to their interior defense. See Bree Harvey getting that block on that last possession and mounting a quick counterattack to find the open player and ultimately getting the basket.
As NC State has had beautiful ball movement all half. I don't think I've seen anybody hold the ball for longer than about 3 seconds as they just continue to swing the ball. As Kryn Scannell makes 1 out of 2 free throws, and NC State's got the ball, bringing it up the floor now. Swung over on the wing, number 41 for NC State. Her three won't fall. As Courtney Malisef brings the ball up the floor for Wake Forest, down 17 here with 1.5 minutes left in this game. Kryn Scannell drives to the basket, shot no good. Bree Harvey the rebound for NC State, and she dumps it off to Lauren Penley, who's looking ahead. Ball out to number 41, Anna Poston, who hits a deep two-pointer. Her foot was on the line. And Courtney Malisef's bringing the ball up the court slowly, as I believe Wake Forest is not going to keep pushing for many points, as they seem to realize this game is probably out of reach with 1 minute left. As Sydney Hill swings it over to Courtney Malisef. Sydney Hill with the ball on the wing. Kryn Scannell down low, out to Riley Royer, over to Courtney Malisef. Backdoor cutting Riley Royer. Nice pump fake. Shot won't fall, and NC State with the rebound. Pushing the tempo, passed up ahead to Haley Borehill. Haley Borehill gets it back. Her mid-range jumper won't fall, but Bree Harvey with a nice offensive rebound and put back. And that gives NC State 60 points to Wake Forest 28 here as Wake Forest is going to dribble out the clock. From start to finish, pretty dominating performance for NC State, as they had a great interior game today, as Wake Forest could not get any points in the paint, and NC State had multiple points in the paint. And then down the stretch, we saw NC State with some great perimeter shooting to really put the margin out of reach.
Yeah, number 13, Vanessa, and Emma Hurd, number 44, really came up big in the second half to push the lead and ultimately put it out of reach. And then NC State brought back the interior game and maintained good defense and good effort throughout the half.
Welcome back here to Carmichael Gymnasium, as we just saw NC State defeat Wake Forest pretty easily, and NC State moves to 13-2 on the year, a good start to the season following their national tournament run last year where they finished runners-up. And today we saw the Wolfpack Outfitters player of the game was number 44, Emma Hurd. She had a big impact on the floor today. And overall, what did you think about today's game, Ben?
Well, right from the start, it was just like we expected. We saw NC State take control of the paint, really score well in the interior game, and then in the second half, players like Emma Hurd and Vanessa just started dropping threes from everywhere. They got every shot to go. They were playing with a lot of confidence and just never really gave Wake Forest any breathing room. They just continued to pressure them even when they were up really big, and just an all-around great performance from NC State today.
Absolutely. NC State dominated from start to finish, and that'll be all here from Carmichael Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us.